Bruh, you're such a nerd.
Go.
I'm in the same room as you, and I still did it late.
Well, we tried.
Alright, bye everyone.
I feel like such a loner. You both are together and
Oh no. What have I done?
What did you do?
Taylor.
I can't hear. Oh no.
So, yes, Taylor and I had a sleepover. It was part of the ritual. He had to bring me back from hell.
Yeah.
Not
Yep.
hell. I'm a righteous man. From the afterlife.
Well, I don't know. We've seen the Call of Duty chats. I don't know.
It's too late. Stick to the objective.
Yeah.
My God.
That's the last one. The missiles are reprogrammed to self-destruct.
The sound of
Great
defeat?
work,
Question
team.
mark. The screams of your men.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
plug to the gaming channel. Go watch my voiceover short. Good message. I don't have friends. I have family.
I firmly.
Okay.
That's a good
Anyway,
one.
so my topic today, and because we're so close to Halloween, I thought we'd talk about Easter. Easter eggs, specifically.
I was like, what?
Okay, I can hear again. That was
like,
weird. I
what?
couldn't hear.
But yeah,
Easter eggs.
so Easter eggs in movies and video games. Because
Okay.
we're nerds.
Yeah, we are.
I-
We're massive nerds. If you haven't caught on to that yet.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Easter eggs are like little secrets or little funny things that, you know, directors will throw in movies or that game developers will throw into their games. Stuff like that. Fun little
Yeah.
little secrets you can find.
Yeah.
I have a fun little Easter egg for everyone.
All right,
Did
go
you
for it.
know that in the second stream we did of Call of Duty on the Distracted Crew channel, you can find out Noodles' real name if you listen real close? I slipped up. There's the Easter egg. Go find it.
Go dox him.
No, just his first name.
I'm kidding. No,
Just his first name, guys.
Yeah, just his first.
I didn't say his last name. I didn't say his phone number. I didn't say his address.
His full name is this. Let me get the context.
His
You
full
didn't say
name
his
is
social,
Goobins McGoober.
His social is okay.
1111155542.
So my first Easter egg, little kids, cover your ears. If this is on, cover your children's ears.
Cover them now.
Yeah. So, did you know in Shrek, when Lord Farquaad's in bed, and he asks for "Show me Fiona again," he gets an erection.
Show me the princess. Perfect.
yeah.
And you see it in the bed, in the sheet.
Yeah.
Yep.
My producer didn't believe me. We were watching Shrek, and I'm like, we were like, the TV's right here. We're super close. And I'm like, watch right there. And sure enough, under the sheets.
Yep.
And he lifts it up and looks down. So they edited an erection in Shrek.
There are so
They
many
sure
like
did.
that in kids shows and movies.
There's a ton.
But yeah.
There is a
Yeah.
freaking ton. So I guess since you started with the movie, I guess should we just start with just movie Easter eggs
Yeah,
and then go
let's-
into gaming Easter eggs?
Yeah.
All right.
I got a few good ones for you.
All right.
Go for it.
All right, so Harry Potter 2, okay? The Chamber of Secrets, right? So there is a spot where they're walking down Nocturne Alley, right? Him and Hagrid,
Yeah.
they're walking through, and they pass by a window, and there's like a shelf of books. All the books on that shelf are hardcovers of Harry Potter 2.
Wait, for real?
No way.
Yeah, they're all hardcovers of the book. Let's see. Okay, are you guys Star Wars fans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of you listening are probably Star Wars fans, which means some of you hardcore ones probably already know this, but okay. Finn in the newer trilogy, right? When he still has the Stormtrooper outfit on,
Yeah.
his serial number, it's FN. I have it in my notes. What was it? FN 2187.
Yeah.
So that's his Stormtrooper serial number, right? That's the same cell number as Princess Leia from A New Hope. That's her cell number. They did that as an Easter egg.
Oh. I didn't. Wow.
I mean, I hate the new movies,
You're
but
sneaky.
wow.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
count the new movies.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just not.
But
That's still
I
a
did
good
that
one.
one because it throws back
Good
to the
Easter egg.
original. Yep.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Guys, I had ideas for Easter eggs, and my brain has gone blank.
I went blank. That's okay.
Well, yeah. But I had some that I like and that mean something to me, but now I can't remember.
It's okay. Just
There's.
think. Woosa, woosa.
I've got another one while you're thinking. So, in the cartoon Beauty and the Beast, right, the older one, when Gaston falls off the cliff, right? There's skulls that are animated in his pupils as he falls.
Wait, there
Huh.
are?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm gonna have to look at that shot. Put it up here.
I mean, I don't. The Pizza Planet truck shows up in every Pixar movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the good old Pizza
My
Planet
favorite's
truck.
Cars.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
Why are Finding
Nemo.
So
pops
you
up.
know, after the shark, when in the shark section, after
Uh-huh.
the hello Bruce,
Yeah.
yeah, where there's all the cars under the water, Pizza Planet trucks in there.
No
Oh, it's
way.
in there?
I'm looking this up. No, what?
Did you know that Finding that Nemo is actually in Coco? Did you know that?
Yep, Nemo's in Coco.
He's one of the little plushies on one of the stands. And like, oh,
What's it
Nemo.
called? What's it called?
They
Don't
do
tell
all sorts of stuff like that. I had ones not from Disney.
me. Oh, are you talking about Finding Dory?
Oh, Finding Dory. Sorry,
Finding Dory.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
not Finding Nemo. In Finding Nemo, yeah, it drives past outside. In Finding Dory, it's underwater.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
My bad. I mixed the movies up.
Still,
Sue me.
though.
Emily's gonna kill me.
We could literally do just a full episode on just Pixar Easter eggs. Like my
I know.
goodness.
Well, in Brother Bear,
Uh-huh.
for one frame, when the mammoths run through the river and hit up all the salmon, Nemo shows up in one frame
Is one of the.
in the
cool.
middle of the salmon.
It's like, wait a minute, you're not a freshwater fish. He gonna die. Oh, poor Nemo.
Let's see. Come on.
Right there.
Yep.
Oh, I don't. Nope.
Don't go to
That's
Twitter.
a
Oh yeah,
prawn.
there
Whoops.
he
I
is.
love Brother Bear. That's a good
No,
one.
it's Twitter. Which, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, no, Twitter. Come on, Twitter's
Twitter
the
is,
new porn
yeah.
website. Let's be real.
One of my.
It's-
I guess.
One of my favorite Pixar ones, though, of
Um,
all time, is in the original Toy Story when I think they're in Sid's house. The carpet is the exact same carpet from The Shining that they
Yeah.
use in the
Yeah.
hotel. That's one of my
Isn't that-
favorites. I love The Shining.
That's hilarious. Another Toy Story one is in Toy Story 3. Andy has a postcard on his bulletin board.
Yeah.
And he has one that's from Carl and Ellie from Up.
From Carl and Ellie. Oh, that's fun.
Which thing we could do a whole episode about the Pixar theory.
Oh yeah.
That's deep.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm drawing a blank. I know there's tons in Skyrim. They have Oblivion callbacks and.
They have at the top of
I've got one. Sorry.
Okay,
you
go,
go first.
go,
No,
go,
you go
go.
first. You were saying.
I've said like 10.
I know. Okay, fine. This one's a game one. I know we were on movies, but this one's a game one. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Destiny 1.
I should have
In the
known.
Cosmodrome. You can go find a stasis pod. And in that stasis pod, you can find Master Chief.
Okay, I've heard of that one,
For
but I
real?
heard that it
Yep.
was fake.
You go.
But it's real?
I think so. I mean, you go to the pod. I've done it. You go to the pod, you scan it, and Ghost comes back and goes, "There's a very powerful man in here. I tried to, a hero from Legend or whatever." He goes, "I tried to revive him, but when he came back, he said he's already fought a lifetime of war and doesn't want to fight another
That's
one."
awesome.
There's also, yeah, Master Chief shaped buildings and stuff like, because it's Bungie,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah,
Makes
I see,
total
I see.
sense.
And then obviously 30th anniversary, they brought all the Halo weapons into Destiny 2.
Yeah,
You can get the energy sword.
Yeah.
that's super cool.
Yeah, the stasis pod.
That's super.
It's a 30-second clip if you want to play it, Devin. But
That's
I don't
cool.
know. Yeah, so you scan the pod, and basically Ghost tells you that a super powerful war hero or something is in this pod, and that he revived him. And the guy said, "I've already done a lifetime of war. I don't want to fight another." And said, "No, I won't. Basically, I won't be your guardian because of that."
That kind of reminds me of
So-
Dang.
the one that people figured out at the very end of Halo Reach. If you hold the right stick over when you're gonna try to change the camera, if you hold it over when the autumn's taken off, it'll all of a sudden pan over and you'll see Master Chief from Combat Evolved in the cryo tube.
A couple
Really?
people have told me that there's a Destiny Easter egg in Reach, but I've never seen it. I've heard that they put an Easter egg in there because Destiny was in the works when Reach came out.
Was it? I thought it came a little while out, but well, no, I guess it wouldn't because there is that time period between game development. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Because Reach came out in 2010?
10? I can't remember.
2010 or 2011.
Something like that.
And I'm pretty sure they were working on Destiny back then, or at least they had the idea of Destiny, right? Yeah, and I think I've been told, I've never found it, I've never seen it, but I've been told there's an Easter egg to go find in Reach for Destiny.
Okay. I do have one last one for movies, which both of you guys will really enjoy, I think. So you know how the one week we were talking about Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Oh, they have some good ones in there.
Okay, you might already know this, but for those who don't, there's a scene when Gandalf comes back as Gandalf the White, and he's standing on that hill and he whistles for Shadowfax, and you get a full body shot of him. If you zoom into his shoes, he's wearing white PF Flyers.
They're Converse.
Yeah, or Converse. Yeah.
No. For real?
Yep, they're Converse.
How did I not
I just
know
sent
this?
it in Discord.
And, by the way, those are wizard shoes, because guess who also is wearing Converse?
Who?
Saruman. If you look really closely in their battle, Saruman has Converse on too.
That's funny. The wizards are just out there like,
right there.
"Hey."
What?
Yeah, 100%.
Wait, how did I not?
He's got Converse.
100%.
Wow.
100%.
That's cool.
I thought that.
Did you know
I know there's a...
that when Eric would kick the helmet, he actually broke his toe? That's why he screamed so loud.
Everyone knows that one now.
Shut up!
We've already said our disclaimer for that one.
Well, like movie mistakes, the first episode of not Game of Thrones, jeez, The Walking Dead is hilarious. There's zombies drinking cups of water.
I know.
Like, looking at their phones. And
Yeah.
It's like,
Or like Game of Thrones when they
But-
left the McDonald's cups out by accident.
Right?
That's funny.
those are good. But I know I'll do last one from movies. This one I knew before talking to the assistant, so I was watching Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay.
So when Harry Potter first gets the Marauders map, if you look on the map, it shows Newt Scamander walking.
Oh
around
yeah,
Hogwarts.
I've seen that one.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah, from Fantastic Beasts.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Also, did you know there was a new Fantastic Beasts movie like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, the third one, I found that out just a little bit ago.
I had no idea it released.
Yeah, it was kind of a soft release. I feel
I didn't
like.
either. I heard about it like 2 months ago.
I think I only saw like parts of the second one. I've only seen the first one. It wasn't bad, but I was just like, meh.
Anyway,
They're okay. Tanner's character is essentially Newt Scamander in my campaign, so...
I just like the creatures. That's like my favorite part of that one. But yeah,
alright.
yeah.
On to video games.
Other than the one I already
Video
said.
games.
Well, well, check out Devin's Red Dead Redemption
Yes,
gameplay
it was so
in
good.
the Distracted Crew Gaming channel. That game has so many Easter eggs. Rockstar
Oh yeah,
just loads all their games Easter eggs.
Rockstar is
My favorite one are the vampires in Red Dead.
Oh yeah.
You can find vampires.
Yes, you actually literally
So-
fight like Nosferatu, basically. If you follow the signs, like the bloody signs or whatever that he leaves, and you find him in Saint Denis, I think, and you
Yep.
fight him in like a back alley. I did it one time. I want to try to do it for a project that we discussed that's coming up. I think that would be cool.
Do
But
it.
I'm gonna try it
Oh,
again.
here's another...
A giant skeleton. There's the giant skeleton. There's the UFO.
Oh, yeah.
The serial killer one is freaky.
There's some pretty
I
cool
finished
ones
that one,
there.
and let me tell you, it's
The final cave is terrifying.
yeah.
That cave gave me inspiration for what happened in the campaign last night
Oh, interesting.
with soldiers.
That's funny.
Like, anyway.
Yeah, that was gruesome. This guy's messed up in the head. I want you all to know that.
Yeah, they played D&D last night, and apparently it got crazy.
Yeah, and in the middle of that crazy, we got a picture of Ronald.
McNasty.
Oh yeah, I was
Nasty.
like, wait, what? You're welcome. If
Sorry.
I got scarred from it, you guys had to be scarred from it too.
That's kind of how it goes in this group, so that's all right. But wow,
Just the look on the face.
I said it
See,
to Chuck and he was
I
like,
didn't
"Why?"
see the bottom half. I just saw the top half.
Yeah.
And then I opened the picture.
well, I opened it and I'm like, Ben, did you see the picture Devin sent? And Ben's like, yeah, no. Just a second. I'm like, no. I know we're doing some important stuff in the campaign right now, but you need to stop and look.
I
at
don't
this.
even think I can show it on the podcast.
No.
It's so funny. Though.
Well,
What is this?
if we want to get off of Nick Nasty topic, we can jump back to what we were talking about. I have another game Easter egg if you want.
Yeah. Game Easter egg.
So in Half-Life Alyx,
Okay.
you can find oh my gosh, Portal. What's the company that in Portal 2?
Oh,
I don't.
Or in Portal, just the Portal, the overall company in the Portal
I
games.
can't remember it. I'll put it here.
Um,
But yeah, I know
it's gonna bother
exactly
me.
what
We
you're
have to look
talking
that
about, though. But does it have like the?
you
company
can
logo?
find their headquarters, their tower in Half-Life Alyx.
Oh, that's cool. And that was the VR one, right?
No, that's gonna give you the company who made it. Yeah, Half-Life Alyx is the
Okay,
VR one.
that's what I thought. The newest one. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that.
Not Valve.
Aperture Science.
Aperture.
There we go.
Aperture. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Aperture
So you
Science.
can see the Aperture Tower, huh?
Speaking of which, me and Ben might be doing a Portal 2 series soon on
Ooh,
Game
that's
Channel.
true.
Just
I now have the space for it.
another little plug. We're not pushing the channel or anything.
I
Shut
would
up.
watch that one 100%. Watching you two try to do those puzzles would be so fun.
It would be so fun.
I had to help my little cousin because my little cousin came over and he was playing it on my older Xbox and he's like, "How do you do this puzzle?" I'm like, "Oh, here, give me the controller. I can do." Oh.
You got the thumbs up for grabbing the controller from your little cousin.
Oh,
When
I'm
in
on my
doubt,
Mac.
Steal controllers from kids.
Apparently, I just bully children. That's all.
That was the worst, playing a game, and your mom's like, "Give the controller to your
Like,
sibling."
okay, fine.
Especially like when you're in the middle of a Call of Duty match or something, you're like,
Ugh.
my KD.
I almost got my kill streak.
Or, I think the one thing, we love you, all moms out there.
Oh yes, absolutely.
But I'd say the one thing I think all moms don't understand is pausing an online game.
It's true.
My wife, who is a mother, understands that, and she's very good about
My
it.
wife does too. She does pretty good. My mom's better at it.
Well, I mean, our mom,
Oh yeah, like our.
not the newer generation.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
I'm
Yes.
like, just pause it. You can't.
It's like we're.
Mom, it's online with other people. Tell them to pause too. Then that's not how it works.
It's like it's not how it works, Mom.
Game chat. Wait, guys, pause game. Pause game. No one to move.
Oh,
Mom, no.
I feel like it would be a crime if for the gaming Easter eggs, if we didn't mention one of the best Easter eggs to be discovered. In 2007, there was a game that came out called Halo 3. And if you went, I think it's the
Trash.
second level, first or second level,
No reaction to hate.
you're out in the I'm just choosing to ignore it.
I know.
You go into the jungle, and then if you go up to a certain little cliff, there's the little monkey people.
The monkey. People.
Yeah, there's an Easter egg where if you hop on like a certain tree and
Wait,
get to
what?
a certain cliff, and then you kind of go into it, back in the very corner, there are these little it's a little family of like monkey-looking people, but the face that they have on the creatures is one of the game developers. And they're just sitting there.
Oh.
That is an OG Easter egg. It was the first one I ever found when I first understood what Easter eggs were in video
Really?
games. Yep, that was my first one.
In Halo 3 on the loading screen, when you start the campaign, if you click both the thumbsticks down, there's a message that'll say, "Happy birthday, Lauren."
Oh, I didn't know that one. That's kind of cool.
Yep, it's a message from the game's lead
Oh,
designer.
that's cool.
Well,
Designer's son.
here's another menu little Easter egg. If you do Black Ops 1 left, right together, so left trigger, right trigger, both at the same time, you'll break your arms out of the chair.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can go find, there's a couple little Easter
Oh,
eggs
that's
in the
right.
menu.
That's right. Yeah, you
Yep.
can break out of the chair because the whole menu is you're strapped in the chair.
You can enter
Makes
cheat
it-
codes.
That's
I
right.
forgot about that.
I forgot about
That's
yeah.
a good one.
Yep.
Imagine the first person discovering that. Like,
Well, I actually found that out on accident.
really?
And then I was like, whoa! And I looked it up. I'm like, oh, everyone already knows about
Yeah,
this.
I kind of did the same
I'm a
thing.
genius.
Yeah, I was like 12.
I bumped the right trigger
there we
with
go.
my because I was sitting on my bed playing it when it was still kind of new, and I bumped the trigger with my knee, and I was like, "Did he move?" So then I hit it again, and he did. I was like, "Wait!" So I started doing that.
Yeah, that's what happened to
Yeah.
me. And then I figured it out. I went,
I wonder how
whoa.
many people found out that
Boop,
Easter
boop,
egg
boop,
that
boop.
exact way, like just bumping their controller, going, "Wait, did he just
Well,
move?"
because you notice their hand moves, right? And you're like, wait. And then you start hitting, and you're like, I can make his hand moves. And then just one time you happen to do boop, boop, boop. And it, whoa! He's out of the chair!
I found one a while ago that I thought was just a feature in the game, but apparently it is an Easter egg. Have you guys ever heard of the Talos principle?
Yeah.
It's
No.
it's
It reminds me of Skyrim.
it's like a open
Dalos.
it's like an open multi-level puzzle solving game kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And there's a spot in between two areas. I think it's like because they do it like area A1, A2, B1, B2, you know, like the different areas. There's a spot in B7, you're like out in the desert, and you'll see that there's a lone palm tree just kind of out there by itself. So if you go over to
Yeah.
that palm tree, there's a sign that says "Don't look up." If you look up, it drops a coconut on your head and makes you go all blurry for a couple seconds. That's it. That's the whole Easter egg. It
That's
just
it?
drops a coconut on your
That's
head.
pretty good,
It's
though.
just like don't. Oh
I was expecting the fourth wall break.
no! It literally just drops a coconut
You
on your
did
head.
it. You have ascended.
That's it.
I know. There's a lot in Skyrim
there's a ton.
that I can
Yeah.
think of. One of them I thought I found, but I guess it's very common. There's a house in Markarth where on one of the shelves, it's a cheese wedge that looks like Pac-Man and just a line of garlic.
Yeah.
So it looks like
Wacko, wacko,
Pac-Man
wacko,
eating
wacko.
garlic.
That's funny.
There
Or
are so many in Skyrim, dude.
at the top of High Hrothgar, right at the throat of the world, there's the notched pickaxe, and everyone thinks it's Minecraft, but I think it's an ode to the first man to climb Mount Everest. Something notch, I can't remember.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's true.
But
Oh, I never thought of that because everyone had just told me it was Minecraft.
I mean, Notch has to do with Minecraft as well, so maybe Notch in Minecraft is actually also an ode to the first man to climb. It's all coming together.
the prophecy is
I'm
true.
scared.
I know. I think it's really cool when game designers, there's like a fan that they put into the game.
Yeah.
Like, there's one, I have no idea. Maybe it's Cyberpunk? No. Anyway, there's this dude that really loved this game. And now I can't remember. He died before he had cancer, and they let him. I think it is Skyrim. Anyway, yeah, it is Skyrim. So, this guy really loved Oblivion, got cancer, and they had him beta test Skyrim. So he came into the studio, and it was like his last week of life or whatever. Was able to play Skyrim, absolutely loved it, then passed away. And then they added him as a farmer in Skyrim in Rorikstead. And you can convince him to be an adventurer, and he'll go and follow you as a
Aw.
follower.
That's sad. I mean, awesome.
I do
but
love
really
it when
sad.
they do stuff like that.
On a completely different note, in Chivalry 2, in the tutorial, you can get Jacksepticeye voice lines.
Wait,
For real?
Get
Yep. He has 3 voice lines. Jacksepticeye did 3 voice lines, but you have to prompt one of the bystanders in Chivalry 2. You have to, like, shoot at them or something. I don't remember exactly. But you'll get his voice
that's
lines.
funny.
What does he say?
Hey, Lenny, what the f you doing that for? Stuff like that. It's really funny. That was a terrible Irish
Hey,
accent. I'm sorry.
What you
but-
doing that for?
That's pretty good.
Mhm.
That was really good.
I don't actually remember the voice lines, but yeah, Jacksepticeye's in Chivalry 2. You just have to prompt the voice lines in the
That's
tutorial.
cool.
He's also in Bendy and the Ink
that
Machine
one I
too.
knew. He's one of the recordings.
But you have to get his voice lines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like he's one of the little tape recordings or whatever you get on that one. I haven't played that one in a long time. Bendy and the Ink Machine. Oh! I just thought of one from Black Ops 2. Because we've talked about how much we love Black
Yeah?
Ops 2. There's this is also one of those things. Bless your face. I love it when game developers will like have odes to older games that they've been a part of. So in Black Ops 2,
Yeah.
in Nuketown, right, when they have like the new Nuketown,
Oh,
if you shoot
yes.
all the dummy heads in a certain order,
Yep, I was just
and then
thinking
you go to the sign that's the TV, and you can play like old Atari Activision games, and it puts like a 2D game,
Yeah.
like a little.
Oh wait, are you talking about knocking off all the mannequin heads and they turn into
No,
zombies?
there's one. If you go around and
Oh, that's the one I was thinking.
I
of.
thought the
no.
zombies one
There's
too.
a certain order, if I remember correctly. But if you shoot the mannequin heads, all of them, on the map, and then you go to there's the house, and then there's the one house that has the sign out front that says like "Welcome to Nuketown," but it looks like a TV screen. A thing will pop
yeah.
up that says Activision, and they have like 3 or 4 classic Atari Activision games. You walk up and interact with it, and you can just sit there and play a 2D old game on that TV. So you literally be in the middle of
That's cool.
a match with people shooting at each other, like, shut up, I'm trying to play Space Invaders or whatever.
Yeah, if you can get the freaking knock the heads off in the order.
So, yeah.
Of all my time playing Black Ops 2, which was a lot,
Good one.
I only ever got even all the mannequin heads to activate as zombies one
Oh,
time
really?
in a public match. And it's because I was screaming at the start of the match, activate the Easter egg! Let's turn them into zombies! Let's turn them into zombies! I finally got everyone on board. It's like just out shouting all the shouting in the lobby, just like, knock their heads off! And everybody finally stopped
Just
shooting
did
each other.
that.
And we knocked all the heads off. And then we kept playing with
That's
zombie
awesome.
mannequins. But the zombie mannequin one isn't just an Easter egg to get the zombies on the map. They actually did it to foreshadow the release of the Black Ops 2 Nuketown Zombies
Bless
map.
it.
Oh, that's
Back in the
cool.
good old days.
Because that one came later. Yup.
There was this meme I saw where it was like, if kids these days could listen to this, and it showed old Black Ops 2 lobbies,
I
and
know.
everyone's just screaming.
I love all the memes where it's like some 13-year-old kid tried to trash talking me in Fortnite or whatever, and it's like, but it's me who grew up during the Call of Duty Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 days.
Now we call the dog.
Just crack their neck.
It was.
Those were the dog times.
Oh, they were so funny though.
It was.
Oh. There's some
Oh, man.
creepy Easter eggs too, though.
But
let me
now-
tell you. There's some creepy ones.
Which one?
So-
I don't know anyone.
So
Creepy
you mentioned
Easter egg.
Rockstar Easter eggs, right? Okay,
Yeah.
have you seen the one in Grand Theft Auto 4? Like the big Easter egg? It was a big one for a while. It's called the Heart of Liberty City. So
Okay.
obviously GTA 4 is set in their version of New York, Liberty City, right? So they have the Statue of Happiness instead of the Statue of Liberty, right? So if you fly up with the helicopter and you jump out and land at like the very top level, there's a set of like 2D doors that look like you can't interact with or open, you know, like a lot of those older games had, right? So if you go,
Yeah.
I think it's on it's either the far west or far east door. You actually phase through it, and there's a ladder that goes way up into the top of the statue, right? You climb the ladder, and when you get to the very top, there's a gigantic beating heart with chains inside of the
Oh,
statue.
yes.
It's the
I've
heart of
heard
Liberty
about this
City.
one.
So I went and tested it, did it for myself. Yeah, it's real. Yep. Not a mod. It's just there.
That's right.
Okay,
That's just in the game.
I remember an Easter egg. I cannot remember what game it is, so if any of you guys recognize this Easter egg,
Okay.
please tell me. There is an Easter egg where you glitch out of the map, and when you finally get out of the map, a huge a sign up appears, and it says, "You're not supposed to be here. Go back." I don't remember what game it
Is
is,
it this?
but I don't think it's one I've played. I'm pretty sure I saw that in a video.
It sounds like
but-
a Stanley Parable one, because that one has a lot of Easter eggs.
It does, but I don't know if it's the Stanley Parable.
So
it
you
might be.
phase out, and you
Uh,
go to
You glitch out of the map, and then the game basically gets mad at you by telling you a sign that says, "Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
See, I
Go
feel
back."
like I know what one you're talking about, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure which game it is.
Yeah, I recognize it. I don't remember which one it is.
I know something similar. GTA San
Oh, yeah.
Andreas,
Uh-huh.
there's a bridge with a sign that says there are no Easter eggs here.
Go away.
Go away.
That's funny. Maybe that's what I'm
It
thinking.
might
of.
be.
I don't know.
I don't
Or
know.
since you guys were talking about Skyrim, there's the glitch where you can, so where the companions are, and I immediately thought of this when Ben was doing
Yeah.
his novice playthrough. So when you go up to the forge,
Yeah.
right, the forge that's in the far corner, there's a way you can
Uh-huh.
phase
Yup.
out of the map, and then if you go up to a certain
Yep.
point, there's like a chest you can unlock, and it just has like super powerful and
Yeah,
weird stuff
so-
in it.
So what it is actually, by the way, is the way they had to code the game back then. Is you glitch out of the map, you get under the map, and there is a chest. It's actually under the Skyforge, and that chest is the Skyforge
Yeah,
guy's
yeah, yeah,
inventory. And you can
Take
just
it.
take everything out
That's
of
what
it.
it was. Yep.
The only way to get to this is Easter egg. It's not an Easter egg in Skyrim. It's underneath where you're loaded. There's always a room with 4 hallways, and each dead body that despawns, they coded it where the body just goes into that
Okay.
hidden room. And
Huh.
so the only way to get there is like kind of cheating.
Yeah.
But you do that, and it's just a room full of dead bodies.
That's awesome.
Dude, they're so creative.
But yeah, there's actually glitches like that. You can go steal from just about every single vendor in the game by glitching under the map. You can find their inventory
It's super
chests.
creative how they like problem solved some of that stuff. I'm like, that's big brain to create. I think open world games have some of the best Easter eggs. Like, my goodness. Or in that case, I guess that's more of a glitch than
Right.
an Easter egg. But that's what it made me think of.
I mean, this is a really low bar, but Tears of the Kingdom has at least one item / outfit from every single Legend of Zelda
Really?
game they've made.
That's a cool one though.
Does it even have
Yep.
Wind Waker?
Twilight Princess was
I actually, yeah, it has Wind Waker. I think it's a chest plate or
do they have
shirt or
Majora's
whatever.
Mask?
That's
Yep,
cool.
you can get Majora's Mask. Twilight Princess, you get her mask, and that actually gives you gloom resistance. I've been
Really?
using the crap out of it because I finally finished. I finally found every
Nice.
light route. And let me tell you,
Let's
they
do
just
that.
give you a smack in the face. You know what they give you for finding all 120 light routes in the pitch black darkness
drop
underneath the
text?
map?
What?
They give you a trophy item in your inventory that does absolutely
Aw.
nothing.
It doesn't do anything. It's just there.
Yeah, I finally got it. I'm like, I did it! I'm like, oh, what does this item do? And I read it. And Brooke just looks at me and starts laughing. She goes, ha! How'd you, like, wasted all that time? I'm like,
Like,
But, although I will say most of the Easter egg armor and stuff is in the under area, so... That's how I found... I haven't found all of it yet, but I found a lot of it. They have one from everything. You can get whole outfits from some games. In fact, Wind Waker, I think you can get his whole outfit from Wind
That's
Waker.
cool.
for real?
Yeah.
Fond memories.
They even... Yeah.
I just love that you can find stuff like
You
that.
can get the... Yeah, so they have all of those in that one.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
They have tons of Easter eggs in Tears of the Kingdom.
I'm trying to look up like Baldur's Gate ones because I have to reference it.
Most of them, I think most of Baldur's Gate are throwbacks to D&D stuff.
Yeah, because I was about to say I'm looking through it. That's
Lots
all
of
it is.
D&D.
Baldur's Gate is a part of
Yeah.
D&D.
It really is.
It literally is a city in the D&D lore. So
Yeah,
like,
it's all just D&D stuff.
yeah. Oh, here's a good one though. In the Underdark. Oh, I had no idea. There's a creature called Not a Killer Rabbit, and it's referenced to Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
That's funny.
But now I'm reading it. All of
A
them
killer
are-
rabbit. Oh, what's he gonna do? Nibble your bum?
I love that.
Oh, it's just a
Nibble
cute
your
little
bum.
bunny, he said. Well, now look, his throat's ripped out. So funny.
There's
I wonder how many Easter eggs
Easter eggs.
exist.
Easter
Like, I
eggs
wonder
are
how
fun.
many actually exist because I love that like all these different creators, whether they be game developers or filmmakers, they always have to throw like a little bit of flavor, a little bit of their personality in it. You just see these little things off and on. Like
Yeah,
you
of
have to
course.
wonder how many actually exist between all the mediums. There's got to be never ending.
right.
I'm sure there's one in at least one
Right?
in every
There's
single
got to
game.
be.
There
Right?
has to be. I feel like a lot of them are not known. I guarantee you it's probably inside jokes between
yeah.
the designers.
Oh, guaranteed.
Or I know there's several ones where there's so many ones where the designers will put stuff in for their family. Or
There's-
well, an example of that's kind of, you guys have to help me out. Markiplier, there's this game he played, and one of the books
Doom
in
Eternal.
the game, the author,
Yep.
Doom Eternal,
Yeah.
it's his
Yeah.
dad's name.
I'm pretty sure in
Yeah.
Skyrim there's a conversation that could be had where it's just two devs insulting each other.
Probably.
That's amazing.
I'm pretty sure
It's
that's a
gotta
thing
be.
in Skyrim.
Yeah.
I know it's in one game I've played, and I'm pretty sure it's Skyrim, but I don't know for sure.
But yeah, things like that.
Skyrim's a good
It
default.
really
guess.
is. It's so big.
They put
These
so
big
many
games.
Easter eggs in those games.
I'm kind of turning it. I guess we're talking about games. Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 6. I'm curious when they're gonna start having games where the NPCs are more AI generated.
Right?
Dialogue.
Like in that movie Free Guy.
I don't
Yeah.
feel like we're too
That'd be
far
cool.
off because
But,
there is
like-
that one mod that does that. It turns the NPCs and they basically do chat GPT within
Yeah.
the NPCs, so they actually develop different responses, or they'll do like community responses. Like you'll walk up to this kid, and be like, hey, how are you? Oh yeah, skibbity riz, and then you Fusro dime off a cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dead so fast.
Dead.
But I'm thinking, what parameters do you have to put up where it doesn't derail the game? You know what I mean?
At some point, it would.
Yeah.
Like, because that would be the ultimate RPG game, is you have a mic and you talk to the NPCs.
Yeah, and I think there's games like that in the works, but you do have to give it parameters that it can't leave the feel or the style of the game.
Like there's, I can't remember the name, but there's a little
'Cause if
indie
I was-
vampire game that's kind of experimenting with that, where basically you're a little vampire guy, and the levels are just you go from one house to the next is like how you progress, and it's like a chat GPT almost kind of integration with it. So like you'll talk to them, and your whole goal is to convince them to let you into their house so you can suck their blood and then go to the next person. I
That
cannot
sounds
remember
awesome.
what it's called, but
Yeah,
that's
that's
all it is,
cool.
and like they'll respond based on what you say. Like I watched Swagger Souls play it. So freaking funny. He's like, oh yeah, well, you should let me into your house because I'm definitely not a vampire. And then the little person's like, sorry, but I'm not convinced. You're kind of freaky. And then they slam the door in his face, like just stuff like that. It's super cool. Sorry, derail.
No. I think that was. No.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. I think that's it for me. I'm out of Easter eggs.
I got tons of Destiny ones if you guys want. Did you know they have the Lost Hatch in
Hatch.
Destiny 2?
Yeah, what's the Lost Hatch?
There's the hatch and there's a hatch in Lost. I don't know. I just
Oh, duh, the
Yeah.
show Lost.
Yeah, the show, Lost.
Oh.
There's that hatch.
I thought you meant the Lost Hatch. I was
From
like,
the- from
no,
show.
the hatch
Okay.
in Lost.
oh, okay.
And they have the hatch with the exact same numbers and everything in the
Really?
mock yards.
That's
on
kinda
EDZ.
funny.
So
That's funny.
That's sweet. Bungie's we still have hope in Bungie.
I have one more. I gotta mention one more. Because you said Bungie.
Alright.
At the end of Halo 3, and a lot of you probably already know where I'm going to go with this. The end of Halo 3, when you're jumping the Warthog, the ark's exploding, boom, boom, boom. You pull up to the side right before you do
Yeah.
the big jump in, and escape. There's that one little grunt off to the side by himself that just sits there and insults you. Yeah, there's a little grunt. He's
Really?
like, oh, poor you. Kidnapped at the age of 7 and forced to be a military soldier. Wham, poor you. Like, he just sits and insults you while the planet's exploding. Well, not the planet, but the ark's exploding. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Classic.
Those things.
in there's another one in Destiny when we're bouncing around. In the beta of Destiny 2, well, I guess it's not the beta. It came out in full release. So basically, there was this Vandal that everyone named Randall in the beta because he was unkillable, literally unkillable
I feel
Vandal.
like I've heard about this.
And he was the devs put him in the game originally to test pre-beta, then forgot to take him out. He got so popular in the beta that they left him in. Destiny 2, you can go find a Vandal named Randall, And he is killable, but he has like 17 million HP.
Holy. Has anyone killed him?
Oh, I've killed him.
Wow.
17
That's a big
million?
boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He just has tons of HP, and it takes... I mean, raid bosses
That's a lot
have
of
upwards of 30 and 40.
Oh, I guess I don't understand Destiny.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
There was...
That is a lot of HP, though, for just some
Yeah.
random Vaniel on a patrol yard. 17 million is like an easy boss fight.
Crazy.
Oh, okay. That's intense.
Or like an easy boss fight with a full fire team.
I see. There is the last one, not really an Easter egg, but something that's hilarious. I can't remember what game this is. I'll have to look it up. But there was a game where it's like an MMO RPG, and like the main dev was there, and they were doing an event, and the devs would appear, and they were doing something in this game where everyone was grouped together, and someone found an exploit. There's a weapon that kills anything, and they killed the dev in the game. And so, like, while he's giving this speech or something, and then the rest of the devs just started killing all of the players. And so it turned, like, sending them to hell and stuff, and it was just this huge
That's funny.
slaughter.
Let me tell you,
What game is that?
the funnest thing to do in a video game is get in a
Oh.
match with a dev. If you haven't experienced this, it is hilarious. Because if you can piss off this dev per se, usually it's just they're just being funny. However, I did get in one Call of Duty match with a dev and a cheater. And the dev realized the guy was cheating and made it so his gun would only fire backwards.
So he just shoots himself every single time.
What? Ugh.
And then the guy was like, whoa, what? Who's cheating? Who's making me? He's like, hey, buddy, I'm a dev. And then he's like, no, you're not. And he starts teleporting the player around the
You want
map.
bet?
It was the funniest Call of Duty match I have ever played it. He turned on God mode for himself and just started walking over and forcing the guy to spawn in front of him and just knife, force spawn, knife, force
That's
spawn,
amazing.
knife. And then he wouldn't let him respawn at one point, was just sitting there teabagging him,
Karma.
and then he banned
That
him.
is amazing. Good for you, whoever you are.
It was beautiful, and then he just left us just a beautiful message in voice chat. Just said,
Don't cheat.
Don't cheat.
Stop it.
It was the funnest Call of Duty game I have
man.
played in my entire
I
life.
wish you had recorded
No,
that
there's
one.
that,
Dang
yeah.
it, that would have been awesome. Oh, I
Oh,
know.
this was before
I'm
I
sure
was.
it was a while.
but
That's
this was
awesome.
a while ago. This is Black Ops 3 days when I first built my PC.
Sorry, one more Easter egg I can think of is Battlefield, where I can't remember which Battlefield. There's a box with a shovel, and there's a red light, and if it turns green, you pick up the shovel, and it takes you to a point in the map. You dig up and you unlock the finger gun.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you have it until you die, and you just pew,
I
pew,
think-
pew, pew.
That's
Doesn't do a
cool.
lot of
I think
damage,
it
but you
was-
can
it was
kill
either
people with it.
Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 1, the World War 1. Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
do.
talking about,
Yeah,
though?
for a second I thought you were going to do the Megalodon one from Battlefield 4, the Megalodon Easter egg.
Oh, there's that one.
Chompy.
There's Chompy. Chompy's in there.
well, here's another little Call of Duty one. In the newest War Mode map, Operation Tin Man, you can get the ray gun.
Wait, you can?
Yeah, you can get it from the lab. Those people we ran into where they said he was cheating, they were being dumb. I looked it up before even messaging him about it.
Oh.
You can get the ray gun. It's an Easter egg.
How do you get it?
I don't really know. I didn't watch the video, but there
That's
were
cool.
tons of videos out on it. It's in the laboratory section. So if you played Operation Tin Man, I know Ben knows. I don't know about you, Devin, but after you get the Wilson into
Yeah.
into the second room,
Yeah.
it starts spawning zombies. And in that laboratory,
Yeah,
you
that
can get
makes
the ray
sense.
gun.
The ray gun zombies. I haven't played it
So-
myself, but I've watched you guys like play that, so I kind of know how it goes.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I'll have to watch it.
In fact, I actually think I was streaming the night that guy pulled the ray gun out and was trying to tell us that he was... No, this isn't an Easter egg. I'm actually just cheating. I'm like, well, since you said you're cheating in chat, I'm just going to report you anyways, but you're actually not. Well, you're right. That actually isn't a cheat, but I wouldn't be surprised if
Why
you were
would you
cheating because the way
admit
they
that
were
you're
playing.
People
Yeah.
are
Oh, you
People
get
are
on?
dumb.
Yep, get on top.
Sorry, I'm just watching the video.
Ben's watching the clip on how to get the ray gun. Oh, and jump into the secret room.
Oh
snatch
my
the ray gun
gosh.
before you die and get out. Cool.
We're
Do
gonna
it.
do that.
We are
have to
so
do
gonna do that.
Uh,
Yeah, well now
Okay.
we know how to.
Do
It's
it.
not actually that hard at all.
Hopefully it's still there.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
That'll probably never go away. They always leave stuff like this in maps.
the ray gun is
Oh my
awesome.
gosh,
Who doesn't
that's
love the
amazing.
ray gun?
Well,
So there you go. There's some fun Easter eggs in games.
we're not
and,
gonna tell you how to get the ray gun because that's secret information.
Here's another little distracted crew for a gaming channel Easter egg. Did you know we stream every Monday and Tuesday and sometimes Wednesdays at about 8:30
It's true.
GMT? Off spawn nade. Don't worry. One of these days we'll do like a Saturday stream or something when Ben has
Yeah,
to
we got
cancel
so
his
many
campaign.
cool
We'll get
things
that
coming
ready.
up, guys. Like we're
So-
we're so excited. Like we've been discussing things off and on, off
Yeah.
camera, behind the scenes. And thank you for helping grow the the gaming channel the way it's been growing crazy. It's been awesome. Same with the podcast, everyone that stuck around for that. Like you guys are awesome. Our community's growing and we're super excited.
Thank you.
It's exciting. We do.
We love
And
you.
with that,
We love you all.
Ben, sign us off.
Finn. Noggin.
Dude.